Welcome back to Warriors Weekly. Now, Basketball 101 with Jim Barnett.
Time once again for our Basketball 101 segment. And you know, in the past weeks, we've talked about Warriors basketball, Warriors style, fast break defense, all the things that are aspects into becoming a basketball player. But we haven't really focused on the youth and stuff. We've given you some pretty complicated things at times. And Keith Smart, assistant coach for the Warriors, once again. And I know you've got youngsters that play basketball. You and I both do a lot of basketball camps. Are there one, two, or three things that, fundamental things, the first time that you introduce players and young people, girls and boys, to basketball, what do you tell them the first thing about basketball? Is there something that they can take on the floor and specifically concentrate on?
Yeah, I think I have two boys that play basketball, and when I go to watch them play, I'm saying to them when I'm in the stands and they're on the fast break for a layup, I'm screaming jump stop. What is a jump stop layup? Well, you go to basketball games and see a lot of little kids play, boys or girls. They can't understand how fast they're going, and then the perception of the basket, and do I lay it up hard, do I lay it up soft? I try to teach kids as they're going to the basket off a fast break to come to a complete jump stop.
Whether it's on a dribble or a pass?
A dribble or a pass, jump stop. Because if you get a jump stop, the ball is here, we're on a fast break.
Okay.
Be it a fast break pass or I'm dribbling.
Okay.
Ball comes to me, I get it, I come to a jump stop, locate your target on the basket, and you go up off the square. So you jump stop under control, and then you put it up off the backboard and looking for an easy basket there. Worst case scenario, the player who's chasing you fouls you, and you go to the free throw line, and hopefully you can make 2 free throws. But that's one thing that I teach with young kids first, is the jump stop.
Okay, say you were coming from the right side on it, and you wanted a jump shot, and you were or jump stop, and you were dribbling the basketball.
I'm dribbling the basketball.
Obviously with your right hand, then because the defender's on the inside.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm coming to the basket, coming to the basket, I get to my target area, jump stop, and then put the ball up off the glass.
Okay.
Simplest thing to do for young kids, boys or girls, no matter what. That's something that you want to teach them, to come to a jump stop, because that's going to force them to get their bodies under control, and now they have a focused target to make a shot.
Okay, so now they're not penetrating inside the lane and the ball's out here. I've seen young people, and it seems like they have trouble getting the ball into this area if they don't have a fast break. So what if you're outside and the ball rotates around, what do you tell a kid when he catches the ball and he's really not in shooting range exactly?
Right.
You tell him to work the shooting range, and what do you tell him?
Again, with young kids, and that's also when I'm working with young coaches, I tell them to give maybe a square around the floor.
Okay.
So you got a little target square. In this case, we'll use our key area to be our target. So I'm going to come into this area right here. You as a passer, I'm going to come right here. I'm going to attack the basketball. So when I come to that spot, you pass the basketball. Okay. I'm going to come to a jump stop. I have not declared a pivot foot yet. For young kids, it's very important that they don't declare a pivot foot. I'm at a jump stop. I can push right, or I can push left or right. I can push to my right and go here. I can push to my left and go there, because I have not declared a pivot foot yet.
Okay. So once again, you're basically coming to that jump stop.
I'm coming to the jump stop.
Came into you.
I'm coming to the jump stop here first. One, I have my balance. I can go up for my shot right here. I can take off and go left, or I can take off and go right. Because everything we do starts off with a base first. And if you have a base, and one thing also about the pivot and coming to a jump stop, it forces you to be into a loaded position to take the shot if the defense is off.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you kind of amplify my philosophy, coming to a jump stop and getting in triple threat position. Obviously, you're keeping that ball in your hand, so you have options to go either way.
Right.
All right. We hope that helps you, and we hope that you can utilize some of those skills, basic fundamental skills, as youngsters, to try to do the simple things and walk before you run and get good, consistent basketball play that way. We'll see you again on Basketball 101.